You are standing at the starting line of a race, heart pounding, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The crowd is roaring, the gun goes off, and you take off. You are running harder than you have ever run before. But then, out of nowhere, that voice creeps in. You're not fast enough. You're not good enough. And before you know it, your pace slows, your legs feel heavy, and you find yourself walking back to the starting line. But what if that voice is lying? What if the real mistake isn't running the race, but believing you weren't worthy of running it in the first place? Self-doubt is sneaky. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It doesn't push you, it pulls you back. It's that voice in your head saying, "Play it safe, don't risk it, you will fail." And because it sounds like your own voice, you believe it. But here's the thing, self-doubt isn't your truth. It's fear in disguise, dressed up as wisdom. Think about it. When was the last time self-doubt actually saved you? Did it ever help you grow? Did it ever bring you closer to your dreams? Or did it simply hold you hostage in the safety of the familiar? The truth is, self-doubt isn't there to protect you. It's there to paralyze you. Let me tell you about the wealthiest place in the world. It's not New York or Tokyo. It's not some billionaire's private island. It's the graveyard. Yes, the graveyard. Why? Because that's where you will find books that were never written, songs that were never sung, businesses that were never built, and lives that were never fully lived, all because of doubt. Helen Keller once said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." Most people live their entire lives with the ability to see, but never actually look at their own potential. They die at 35 and are buried at 75. Think about that. They let the world tell them what they couldn't do instead of asking themselves, "Why not me?" Here's the crazy thing about belief. It's contagious. The moment you start believing in yourself, others will believe in you too. But if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? And no, confidence has a ripple effect. It's magnetic. Belief doesn't mean you'll never fail, but it does mean you'll get back up. Take J.K. Rowling. Rejected by 12 publishers, she didn't let that stop her. Or Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team. He didn't hang up his sneakers. He used that doubt as fuel. They believed in themselves when nobody else did. Why do we fear taking risks? It's terrifying. It feels like standing on that cliff, staring into the unknown. But let me flip the script for you. What's scarier? Jumping and failing, or never jumping and spending your entire life wondering, what if? Think about the airplane. The Wright brothers risked ridicule, failure, and even their lives to make flight possible. And now, we travel across the world in hours. What if they had listened to their doubts? What if they had let the world's skepticism stop them? Every great leap forward starts with someone willing to take a risk. And yes, sometimes you'll fall. But falling isn't failing. Staying down is. Here's the harsh truth. Dreams don't work unless you do. Sitting on the sidelines, waiting for the perfect moment, that's a trap. Perfection doesn't exist. The only way to make your dreams happen is to start moving. Right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. And if this is hitting home for you right now, hit that subscribe button. This channel is here to remind you that your dreams matter, and so do you. Do you want to know the real secret to overcoming self-doubt? It's not about erasing it. Successful people aren't fearless. It's about acting in spite of it. They're brave. They hear the doubt, they feel the fear, and they move forward anyway. Here are 2 bonus facts. 1. Most people don't realize that confidence isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you build like a muscle. The more you practice stepping out of your comfort zone, the stronger it gets. And guess what? The stronger it gets, the quieter your doubts become. 2. Taking risks makes you more creative. Studies show that when you challenge yourself, your brain starts thinking in new, innovative ways. So, not only does risk bring you closer to your dreams, but it also makes you smarter along the way. Self-doubt is powerful, but it's not invincible. You are. Every time you take a step forward, you're proving it wrong. Every time you act, you're rewriting the ending of your story. The graveyard doesn't have to be the wealthiest place in the world. Your life can be. So, what's it going to be? Will you let doubt win? Or will you take that first step? The world is waiting for you. Your dreams are waiting for you. Now get them.